Hi guys, welcome back to the last live of this year 2023. This live we are going to recap all the lives that we had done over the last 1 year and show you the best moments of all the lives. So sit back, relax and watch the best moments of 2023 lives by PJE Pana Jewellers Exclusive. And we just started the lives from this year and we love the love and support you have shown to us, and please continue to do so next year.
So as you all know, in like the India's tradition, gents are big on wearing tiger nails and showcasing them. So today we are going to do a dive deep on how we make the tiger nail lockets and historically how is it very important for the Indian culture. So India has been, people have been wearing tiger nail lockets as jewelry almost since 1500. So which is almost 500 years ago. And also during the 1900s, a lot of Britishers and Europeans had a lot of imports of tiger nails because even they were showcasing the tiger nail lockets by wearing them to their hunting or other calls. And also today we are going to have you showcase and show you how we are going to do different tiger nails and how we make them. The basic belief of wearing a tiger nail is to shoo away the evil spirits and to stop the evil spirits from attacking you. And also gents wear tiger nail just to instill the courage and fearlessness that they feel when they are wearing a locket. And also one thing to make note of is right now in the market there's a lot of people who say that they are selling real tiger nails, but selling a real nail is illegal. So whatever we use are fabric nails, which is like made like out of fibers. So whatever you buy has to be a fiber, and also anyone who's telling you it's real is trying to scam you. So don't buy anything that says it's real tiger nail. Only believe something that you have inherited from your grandparents or through the family. So that's a big caution. And then always ask how your tiger nail is, and because it's all fabricated, so pay the price according to that. Let me show you a few designs.
तो जैसा कि आप देख रहे हैं ये नक्शे कुंदन मैच प्रोडक्ट्स है। बीच में कुंदन फ्लावर आया है, साइड में पिकॉक का नक्शी वर्क दिया हुआ है। आप देख सकते हैं कितना ब्यूटीफुल और कितना यूनिक वर्क दिया हुआ है। और ऊपर आपको स्टार में कुंदन सा है, पास में उसके जस्ट पास में आपको कुंदन वर्क है, वो पूरा नक्शी वर्क में दिया हुआ है। और नक्शी वर्क गेटअप आने के लिए कुंदन स्टोन दिया हुआ है। और नीचे में आप देखेंगे व्हाइट एंड ग्रीन का कॉम्बिनेशन दिया हुआ है। और नीचे हैंगिंग में आपको ग्रीन बीट्स एंड सी पल्स दिया हुआ है। ये लॉन्ग वाला देखिए, ये मेरा फेवरेट ज्वेलरी है, वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट ज्वेलरी ऑफ कुंदन ज्वेलरी, दिस मैंगो माला प्लस लॉकेट। जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं ये लॉकेट में आपको गजलक्ष्मी का लुक दिया हुआ है। और आप फिगर देख सकते हैं कितना नीट वर्क, ब्लैंड वर्क करा हुआ है।
So let us know in which finger cocktail ring is worn for. Cocktail rings are typically worn on the ring finger. It is worn on the ring finger of the right hand. However, it is very popular to wear on the index finger of the left hand. It can be worn on either of the fingers. In general, there are no hard and fast rules. However, many still choose to wear a cocktail ring on their right hand to avoid a clash between it and their engagement ring. If your engagement ring is particularly statement or colorful, it is probably best to observe the tradition. Another aspect we are often asked about is color. Should your jewelry match your outfit? Again, there are no strict rules about how you should coordinate your clothes with your or your rings. Some people feel more comfortable keeping both in the same color family. For example, wearing a blue stone cocktail ring, as you can see this one, wearing a blue stone cocktail ring with a green, blue or turquoise dress. Others love to clash colors, pairing purple hooded ring or cocktail jewelry with an orange assemble. Ultimately, the cocktail ring is all about making a statement. So as long as it is bold and statement in design, how you accessorize it is up to you.
Today we in this live session are going to cover up a few designs of chokers, designer chokers. So basically what are chokers? Chokers means the small necklaces as I'm wearing, you can see. It is like worn by any age group people. Anyone can wear, like even a small kid can wear, even a old lady can wear. Anyone can wear the small chokers and everything. It's even like budget friendly.
Of our life.
So let's
I'm Devansh, the marketing chief marketing officer of PJE, and today welcome you to our special live for our manufacturing unit. In this live, we are going to see how a drawing becomes into a jewelry, and this is a manufacturing unit which makes Kundan and Pachi jewelry. So we are going to take you step by step in the making process of a jewelry and how days of work goes into it. And why Kundan or Pachi jewelry? It is because these are handmade items which takes a lot of time to make, and also understanding that will help you understand order items with us better and do anything else better. And these lives we are only doing to educate our customers and also our users. So let's dive deep into this live. And also in this live, it is important for us to learn about how a jewelry is made and why is transparency so important, especially while dealing with Kundan and Pachi pieces. And salesmen at PJE know how a jewelry is made. Unlike normal jewelry stores, we educate and train our salesmen on how each piece is made. That's why they know the importance and they can guide you better and help you better on how every piece is made. Let's start. So let me first explain to you the word Kundan. The word Kundan means pure gold. Kundan work is a form of making jewelry which involves gemstones which are then set in a gold foil between stones and its mount. Origins of Kundan jewelry are dated back to at least 3rd century BCE. Started off in Rajasthan, royal court, then they flourished under the Mughal rule. Over the years, Kundan is being adopted across India, and then it has become a integral part of the traditional bridal trousseau. And in the 2008 film Jodha Akbar, extensive variety of Kundan jewelry was showcased on Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, highlighting its influence on royalty and the current culture in India. Kundan jewelry has also been made with temple jewelry for centuries. It is an amalgamation of Nakshi Kundan work which just makes the rich heritage of India. The making and designing of these pieces takes weeks or even months, and on several different karigars work on the pieces, and it is extensively handmade, and that is the reason of its high making and wastage. Now, if you can see how a drawing is made into a finished piece,
so that we can showcase the best of our jewelry collection. In this way, you all will get an idea about our designer and signature products. In this way, you can explore the wide and vast variety of collection that our store holds. At any point during the live session, please feel free to take a screenshot of the product you like. You can always DM us for more details about the product. You can always ask us to also schedule a video call, and we will be more than happy to get back to you and give you every tiny detail of the product. Be minimalistic, not extravagant. Isn't it overwhelming to know the different choices that are available in gold? 18 karat is one such choice and is considered to be sophisticated and swank across the world for over 1,000 of years now. Now, I would like to throw some light and focus on 18 karat jewelry. 18 karat jewelry or 18 karat gold is made up of 18 parts of gold and 6 parts of other metals. Or let me rather put it this way, 18 karat gold consists of 75% of pure gold and 25% of other metals.
Session which we are titling Too Glam to Give a Damn. In this live session, we are doing a very unique session in which we do have a makeup artist doing a live bride makeup for a South Indian bride, which we'll hand it over to her soon. This special live is with Suriti Arora, who is a makeup artist, and we will be sharing with you makeup tips on how to do wedding makeup, bridal makeup, what is the bridal look you should go for with the indoor function or outdoor function, and different looks. And also we are concentrating on Kundan jewelry, which I'll be showcasing towards the end of the live of the jewelry collection we have for temple jewelry and South Indian Kundan jewelry. And I would say, how come makeup and jewelry go together? So makeup and jewelry both are a way of expression. Every lady wants to express themselves. Some may be expressing it very subtly, some may be expressing it a bit too bold. So that's their choice, and we just help them find the expression of their beauty. And also a few tips you can follow for a daily basis. So let me now introduce you to Suriti Arora. Suriti Arora is a makeup artist, a hairstylist and stylist who will make you fall in love with yourself. They offer a variety of services which will like make a perfect transformation for you, from hairstyling to personal grooming, skin rejuvenation to party makeup. She will like assure you will like become too glam to give a damn. She has done makeup for her clients all over the world and India. She wants to glam up.
Stylist. I think makeup is the confidence that it gives every person a different perspective to stand out, and it is one of the very noticeable things that, you know, and very obvious. When you're dressed up, you feel confident about yourself. So makeup gives you that confidence, and I'm sure all the lovely ladies here love makeup. But today I'm going to talk about how jewelry and makeup are very important. We ladies, we decide our outfit, matching bag, matching footwear, but do we really think about the jewelry and the makeup? Because they are very, very important. Even if you're wearing a Manish Malhotra gown or a Sabyasachi, but if your makeup and hair is not done, then everything's gone for a toss. So it's very important, guys, to know what kind of makeup will complement the jewelry and how jewelry complements the makeup. Something in gold, like a temple jewelry or a very Nolakha or a Kundan jewelry. So probably you should go for more of neutral colors like bronze and golden, and not brown and, you know, black kind of eyes, and keep your base little soft with a very soft lips, and try not to make your foundation too loud, because the focus has to be on the jewelry as well. So the funda of makeup basically is to highlight one feature of your face. Like I let me show you here. On our bride, we have given her eyes a little shimmery eyes, but we have kept her lips very nude. So it is very important that you know, you just decide what feature of the face you want to highlight. It has to be either the eyes, the lips, or the cheeks. So if you're wearing a gold jewelry or a temple jewelry like what she's wearing right now, so we can just use a little bronzer and we can highlight her cheeks. And yeah, 1 second now. So that, you know, it gives a lift to her face. And we're keeping her lips very nude, so that the attention equally goes on the jewelry, what jewelry she is wearing. And the focus, because this, first of all, let me introduce our beautiful model. She's Eva Khan. Hi, Eva, you're looking very pretty, darling. Yeah, and the jewelry is also really giving her a perfect bridal South Indian look. So we've created a South Indian bridal look today. And the jewelry is the temple jewelry that she's wearing, which is really complementing her outfit, her makeup, her hairstyle. And I think the wedding makeup should be such that the bride looks not only beautiful, but fresh and natural throughout the day. So what we do is, as a makeup artist, we enhance your natural beauty with professional brands, and so that your makeup lasts long. Because I know the brides have to sit for the mandap, near the mandap, for a long, long time. So we make sure that the products that we use are all professional and authentic and high-end brands, and we don't compromise on the quality and the quantity of the service that we provide. So, let me give you a small gist about the, if the bride wants to go with the diamond jewelry, then what kind of makeup the bride should prefer. I think if you plan to wear a diamond jewelry, you can go with shades like black, a black eye, or a navy blue, or an emerald green. That will really complement with diamonds. If you're wearing a nice black color gown and just a small emerald neck piece is just enough for that. So yeah, you should be very sensible enough in deciding your jewelry and the makeup, what you plan to wear. So I gave you a very nice tip today, that if you want to wear a gold jewelry, then you please decide that you have to go a little soft, bold on the eyes, and keep the base very less with a lot of bronzer, And if you plan to go with diamond jewelry, then you can wear navy blue shades, a gray, or shades of green, and you can make, and lips again very subtle. If you're highlighting your eyes, keep your lips nude. If you're highlighting your lips, then you have to go for a very light eye makeup.
The 916 hallmark. Also, the work done in this is called double antique, deep antique Nakshi work. And then the long harem has a very big locket here. These are all handmade. You can go with these kind of simple designs, which are traditional as well as the modern touch. Now this has very beautiful finish. This is also like kind of a 3/4 harem. So if you have a very small function, you can go just with this necklace. And if you want to go with the bridal wear, again, as I said, you can pair up your necklace with these kind of long harems. So these are kind of investment in your gold only, because when you are taking these kind of sets, you can wear them like in one function you can wear these necklace, in one function you can wear the long harem, and in some kind of your heavier functions you can go with these both of them. You can pair up both of your necklaces to have a very heavy look.
Take up of the fingering also. Whatever the weight we have mentioned, the gross weight is different and the kundan weight is different, and also the net weight is different. There is a complete breakup for this fingering. Not only for this, for the products which I have shown, everything will be transparent according to the tag wise.
So we've covered up brides, bridesmaids, bride mothers, or let it be for half saree functions. So why not even cover up for a few of the collections for our grooms? So here we are going to show a few like 4 to 5 designs for our grooms. So here comes a very beautiful lightweight necklace. This one is also with Nakshi work. Now this one doesn't have the Kundan stones. This is like the CZ stones, the precious CZ stones. This one also has the deep handmade Nakshi work, hanged with the gold Nakshi balls and emerald beads, the real emerald beads. The beads used here are all real. And this one is paired up with a lightweight long harem, which has a layered beads, and then it is hanged with small pendants here, because they believe that the spirituality of the tiger nail is very strong. They feel that wearing a tiger nail protects them with the negative energies. So here comes the tiger nails, which are of fiber fabric. These are not the real tiger nails, and the people who are telling that these are real, these are actually not real, because selling the real tiger nails these days, it's actually illegal. So whoever says that it's real, they are actually doing the illegal work. Past, like actually women, what they do is when they take any kind of a jewelry, they actually pass on to their daughters, to their granddaughters. But male doesn't have any jewelry which they can actually pass on. So tiger nail is something which they also actually pass on to their sons, to their grandsons. So tiger nails are something which are passed on by men. So anyone who has their grandfathers or grandfathers real tiger nail, they can actually like get it done. These days we are not getting any real tiger nails. We are just getting the fabric or the fiber made tiger nails.
How to store Kundan and Polki jewelry? Can you give more tips on that?
So the only thing happens in the Kundan and Polki jewelry is Kundan is covered with 24 karat gold on top. So whenever you're storing or using it, you like need to make sure if you hit it hard or it hits hard somewhere, the pure gold can chip off, because gold is very malleable. So you want to store it in a soft box and not with many other jewelry. Like a Kundan piece has to be kept separately. You can't keep like your chains or earrings with the Kundan set, because the pure gold is delicate enough where it can chip off. If you want to use it for long term, if a Kundan jewelry piece is well stored, it can be used well over hundreds of years. Like we have a piece which is over 175 years old and it's still very well, and you can wear it for every occasion. So it depends on how you store. And then comes the Polki jewelry. So sometimes what happens with Polki jewelry is the foiling behind the Polki for making it shine, that can turn black, which is because of perfumes or humidity. So we tell you to store it in a cotton box, not in a velvet box. And after a function, say if you're in one of the coastal cities like Visakhapatnam or Chennai, and then because of the humidity also it might oxidize. So you would just want to wipe your jewelry with a tissue paper and then store it in a cotton box. And in case it does go black, any jeweler you bought it from will rectify it. Like from us, we have customers who come back to us who have got Polki jewelry from us. We will just make it all shining white and give it back again. And this all is done without any charges, extra charges.
A small tip for cleaning at home, because I have come across people who have just put it under the tap and they've just put the entire necklace on the tap and it just turns black after that.
Yeah. Polki jewelry, water don't go together. So the only thing that you can clean at home is diamond jewelry or plain gold jewelry, which is the only two things you can clean at home. So diamond jewelry, because mainly the diamond shine goes because the dust accumulates under the necklace or under the ring, which you can just clean from a brush. And the other thing that you can clean is plain gold jewelry. Never try to put water on a kundan piece or a polki piece, because oxidization, which is when it comes in touch with water in the air or water physically, that's what oxidizes it and turns it black. So even silver turns black because of oxidization. It is not because silver is gone bad or the gold is gone bad, it's turning black. It's oxidization which is a root of this thing. And water, I've also seen videos of people just putting a jewelry piece under the water to clean it. It is not going to help you, it's going to ruin the entire piece. And don't do this. If you're watching this, never put water on a jewelry piece, especially before 1 or 2 days before your big occasion, because when you have to wear it, you won't be able to even touch it. It's going to ruin it completely. So never put your jewelry piece under a running tap water. I hope I'm being clear.
And how it originated. So Nakshi design is one of the most highly classified and handicrafted Indian jewelries, because as per our Indian traditions, Nakshi is the only jewelry design in which we have the divinity and spirituality we Indians have mixed up with the jewelry pieces. As you can see, there is many figures of goddesses and even animals and even birds mixed in the design. And all of these designs are handcrafted completely and made with hand. And the origin of Nakshi necklaces is from as far as ago as Chola dynasty, which is the historians say that the first Nakshi pieces were around the 9th century in India. And most of these Nakshi pieces have originated from South India, because as you all know, South Indian temples are very rich and have had a long heritage, and South Indian temples are the richest and the oldest temples. So most of the Nakshi designs and Nakshi jewelry and temple jewelry started from South India. And Nakshi jewelry is also known as Kundan Jewellery, in which Nakshi designs are mixed to make the temple jewelry kind of setting. The occasions, you would have seen a recent movie, the PS1 and PS2, in which what has happened is that is a movie about the history of the Chola dynasty and how it came to be. In that movie, you can see breathtaking pieces of temple jewelry and Nakshi jewelry, which were worn at the time. Like famous actresses and all were wearing big jewelry necklaces and earrings and tikas and many other pieces. So you can go see the movie. If you like any of those pieces, you can ask us to make those pieces too. But in today's live, we'll be showing various types of jewelry pieces that we have. And you can order any piece that you want. Most of these pieces are manufactured by our store. We have an in-house manufacturing for Nakshi jewelry and temple jewelry, so in which the breakup and everything will be pretty transparent. All the pieces today that are shown are made in 22 karat gold, which is hallmarked to necklaces, earrings, bangles, even mangtikas, and a lot more which can be made in Nakshi designs. So let me tell you the types. So Nakshi can be made in its plain Nakshi, which is completely made only in gold. Then there is temple jewelry, which has a lot of figures of god, goddesses and animals in it. And there's Kundan jewelry, in which a lot of Kundan comes around the Nakshi. But all of the work, Nakshi is mainly the handcraftedness, in which the gold is carved into particular designs, which is handcrafted particularly. There will be many pieces that you like in today's life and various other pieces. And in the last few decades, as you can see, but in the last few decades, it is gaining very fast fame and momentum even in the north. Most of the North Indians are wearing Nakshi jewelry for temple pujas or even the functions in the wedding. So it is gaining momentum very fast. And there is only around 1,000 clans, family clans, which have gained the artisans and how to make the Nakshi jewelry, which has been passed from the ancestors to the ancestor. So there's only 1,000 families that know
know how to make the Nakshi jewelry in very fine and intricate manner. So these almost 1,000 family clans are working tirelessly night over night just to try to meet up to the demand of the Indian festivities and make the jewelry you like. And in today's date, from young millennials to even Neeta Ambani and many movie stars are sporting our Nakshi pieces just because it shows your heritage, and this is the modern statement pieces which goes with traditional outfits and also western dresses. They can be worn in various ways. We'll be showing you a bunch of models which is long necklaces, kanti models and various other models. And the most big Nakshi pendants pieces which show the statement pieces according to their personality. It is or for something that they like, which sporting it with a bead chain, a big locket of Krishna, Ganesha or even Lakshmi ji. Many various pieces of this sort are bought. And all the Nakshi pieces takes at least 20 to 25 days of handwork to make. The process of making a Nakshi piece is, first all the Nakshi pieces are drawn on a piece of paper, or it can be a drawing on a computer, and then according to the drawing the karigar carves the gold on a plain gold sheet. So initially the gold sheet is completely plain, on which the karigar then carves the gold completely, and then the Nakshi is done. Kundan jewelry process. So which is transparency, transparency, transparency. So whenever you buy any jewelry which is filled with wax or which is Kundan jewelry, the only thing that matters to you is to buy jewelry that is completely transparent and you have prices of everything separately noted. So like in a Kundan jewelry you can see there is Kundan stones, there is moti, then there are beads, and then there might be Polki, or there might be many more things. So it's important for you to know the pricing of each and everything differently, separately. And all of our pieces, whether it be Polki, diamonds or Kundan, we try to make it in the least weight possible, and we give you the complete breakup of how much is the exact gold weight, how much is the exact dori weight, how much is the exact wax weight. And the word Kundan basically means pure gold. So on top of the stone setting there is 24 karat gold used, which is why all this kind of jewelry is called Kundan jewelry. And Kundan jewelry is loved by many women for one main reason, because the complete Kundan item is made from hand. So not even one step in the process of making a Kundan jewelry is there a machine or any other thing used. So everything is complete handwork. So the first step goes when you're drawing the design. That's also completely done with hand. And the next step is when you make the ghat, which is also done completely by hand. Then the stone setting part is also completely done with hand. As the chilai work and the Kundan work, you need to have very skillful hands to do all the Kundan jewelry work. And then the next step comes where the finishing and polishing work is also done by hand, because it is not a flat surface, it's the up and down bumps are there. So all this polishing is done with hand. And then the last step, which is beading or purai, which is also done by hand. Purai basically means the beads and moti which is hang under the necklace or the choker, and all this is completely done by hand, which is why to order any of these necklaces we need a lead time of minimum 18 days to maximum 45 days depending on the design you are ordering. And the two main things you need to have in your mind while watching this live is that we can customize any Kundan jewelry you have. If you want to put this locket in that necklace, or you want to make a mango haram with a particular locket you have, or in Kundan jewelry maximum anything can be customized. And also the second thing is, every jewelry that we are going to show in today's live you can buy by enrolling in our saving plan, and you can buy any of these jewelry for zero making, zero wastage after 12 months. So make sure, we are the only store in Hyderabad which offers zero making, zero wastage in a savings plan after 11 months. And in these kind of exquisite pieces in Kundan jewelry, you can buy them for zero making, zero wastage on the net weight. And now
I'm going to speak about a variety of them, made in emeralds, corals, ruby, rudraksh, tulsimala and a lot more. These are a few books that have inspired a lot of our jewelry. This is another book which is about Jaipur heritage and jewelry history. Here we have a karigar Surajit who is working on a motimala bead chain, who's going to complete 2 necklaces in the 10 minutes or 15 minutes our live is going on. So we do all this karigari and purai in house, so which is why our rates for beads and Every other making charges are very low because most of our workmanship is done in-house. So as you all know, most of the beads work can be done either in gold chain where it's jointed, or this one is being done in nylon thread. And a lot of handwork goes in this, and we size all the beads properly, pearls into lines, and then we attach it to the necklace and the locket. Okay, as a lot of you have joined, let's start with the live. Over to Chanchal.
Okay, hi, good evening everyone. How are you all? Welcome to Pana Jewellers Exclusive. So today we are live and we are showing the beads collection, the bead jewelry today. So let us start with this one. This is a 3-layer bead chain in which we have pearls and these purple color stones which are known as tanzanites, and these are nakshi balls.
So whenever people are going for saving, the only thing that matters for the customer for whenever buying a gold jewelry is only one question, which is, so what is the making, what is the wastage? So in this gold scheme which we have, you have zero making, zero wastage on every jewelry. It can be a Nakshi product or it can be a Polki Victorian product. In all of the things, there is zero making and zero wastage. And then you pay an installment for 11 months. On the 12th month, you can buy any jewelry for zero making, zero wastage. And then the payment has to be made via UPI or a bank transfer. And every month the payment has to be made within the first 7 days of the month. And you share a screenshot with our online team. They'll just get back to you with the confirmation. And if you start a scheme with say a 50,000 amount, 50,000 has to be paid every month for 11 months. And after 11 months, on the 12th month, you can select the jewelry you want and confirm it and buy it. And I would suggest planning your scheme very well. So in case if you have a goal or anything like that, you should like plan a goal with the scheme. In case you want to buy, example, a belt. So a belt is around 100 grams. So for that, you will need to have a scheme of say around 50,000 rupees in which you can get this Nakshi belt for zero making, zero wastage. Or else otherwise the belt wastage would be from 15 to 18%. It varies on designs. And the scheme's benefits can be reaped if you're buying the most exclusive designs. So for in our store, no matter what ornament you're buying, it can be from 10% wastage to 30% wastage. Everything is zero making, zero wastage in the scheme. There is no exceptions in the scheme. So you can buy any. First, start by saying that what exactly is a Polki and why do women love it so much? Polki basically is an uncut diamond or untreated diamond. So basically, as you know, a diamond has a pavilion, a crown, and a table in the middle. So Polki is just the table, it doesn't have the pavilion or the crown. So which is why it's called an untreated diamond. And the biggest myth with Polki is that people think that while cutting a diamond, whatever is left, the flakes of the rough is used as Polki, but that's not right. So basically a diamond rough is specifically cut only for Polkis, which is then used as uncut diamonds. And basically the reason why women love Polki so much, and basically I like Polki more than diamond. Like I would prefer a Polki jewelry more than a diamond jewelry anytime, because Polki is uncut, untreated, and like there is very less process that goes in it. So basically to make a diamond, the rough has to be cut, polished and treated over days to make it a diamond shape. But Polki is the most natural and the purest form of a diamond, which is why we call it uncut, and a lot more names are there just because of how it is made and how it is found. Now,
Do we have buyback value for Polki stones?
so yes, we do have a buyback value of Polki stones, which is 70%. So whatever Polki you're buying from us, we'll buy it back at 70%. You can buy back. Or Victorian jewelry is a kind of jewelry that is like only unique to Hyderabad right now. As you see, people only in Hyderabad have been buying Victorian jewelry, not in Bangalore, not in Chennai, not in Bombay, anywhere. Is the jewelry from the era of Queen Victoria. So as you all know, Queen Victoria was a ruler of the British Empire from 1837 to 1901. And under that time, the British Empire was one of the most flourishing empires in the world. And obviously, as they were prosperous, they were buying a lot of jewelry and other riches and collecting art and a lot of other things just to showcase their wealth and richness. And which is the time they had a lot of jewelry, like a diversity in a lot of jewelry. And there were jewelers from Turkey, Saudi, and also markets in Cambodia, India, and like many more places. but the ones that got most famous was a jewelry from the Nizam state of Hyderabad back that time, because we used Polki, a lot of different colored beads and diamonds and in the jewelry. And obviously back then the most important fact to know is that the Victorian jewelry wasn't black color finished polish. So in those times the jewelry was normal gold polish itself, but due to oxidization, because this jewelry was sold over 100 years ago, due to oxidization of over 100 years, right now if you see, the jewelry has black polish. And also this is mainly because Queen Victoria was an influential figure who established many different trends in luxury jewelry, and Victorian era was the most flourishing for the British nation. As you all know, British Empire was ruling almost 40 to 50 nations. So basically Victorian jewelry sold in the Victorian era was not with black polish. It is something added on those pieces because of natural oxidization. And if you buy real Victorian era jewelry, it obviously has an antique value. Say a piece costs around, this one say it costs around 13 lakhs. So if it was actually made in the Victorian era, it will also have an antique value adding to it, which will almost more than double or 5x the cost because of the antique value of it. And what like most of the jewelers sell right now are the ready-made pieces that are being made today. There is very less antique pieces from that time, and most of the people who have antique pieces from the Victorian era are jewelers who have been for around for 100 150 years. And after that, that trend was out of trend for almost close to many decades, 8 years. Now it has come back to trend only right now, and the trend is only in Hyderabad, guys. So this kind of jewelry you can only find in Hyderabad and Andhra Pradesh. So basically, if the people from Delhi, Mumbai, and any other places, if you're wondering what is this, please do see my video.
Let's just know what is the real Kundan. Kundan is a form of jewelry made from gold, usually with the core of wax. The term Kundan itself means highly refined pure gold, and this type of jewelry generally involves 24 karat pure gold. So let us know which city is famous for Kundan jewelry. The city of Jaipur. It is one of the older forms of jewelry made and worn in India. The city of Jaipur in Rajasthan has traditionally been the center of Kundan in India. So basically the Kundan jewelry was started from the city of Jaipur. Kundan jewelry is not as expensive as Polki jewelry. Therefore, it makes an excellent choice if you do not want to burn a big hole in jewelry made from gold, usually with the core of wax. The term Kundan itself means highly refined pure gold, and this type of jewelry generally involves 24 karat pure gold. The difference between a Polki and a Kundan. Kundans and Polkis both are stones. Kundan jewelry uses gemstones and glass in its craft, while Polki involves using uncut and raw diamonds without any processing. Kundan is a traditional Rajasthani style of jewelry, which is made made of glass stone.
Your trust, and we have started selling online because of what our customers asked us. So before we were only wholesalers and manufacturers supplying to jewelry. Then we used to have many customers who used to come and ask us, Bhaiya, why don't you start retailing? Then we got into retail jewelry business. And then many of our customers who used to travel from far away, like from cities or districts around Hyderabad or from different states, they asked us, why don't you deliver to our doorstep to the pin codes? Then now we started delivering pan India to over 15,000 pin codes, because that's what are the weights. So because as you know, human beings are measured in kilograms, and then trucks and big animals are measured in tons, like that, because stones are very minute and small. It is measured in carats to make it easy to measure. So how it goes is 1 gram equals to 5 carats. So if you just multiply 1 gram into 5, you get 5 carats. And in the same way, 0.2 grams is equal to 1 carat. So basically, if you have a diamond which is 1 carat, the weight of the diamond or the diamonds will be 0.2 grams. And then also one more thing that then gets into more in definition is 1 carat equals to 100 cents. So like when you're buying the small diamonds, they say the set has 80 cents, 20 cents. This is what they mean. If you have 100 cents, that means it's 1 carat. So then a 5 carat, you can also call it as 500 cents.
So in India, now the carat is a very big deal as a government has put hallmarking compulsory on all of the jewelry, and this carat short form is KT. Is defined as KT, and this means purity. Okay, according to fashion, what is the most happening thing that's happening in the fashion markets?
In fashion, as far as I can like notice, is people are trying to make a statement always. Even if you're buying a casual wear or something for a function or an event, you're trying to make a statement. So even if you get a nightwear, you want it to be a statement. People are going with lot of quad sets and corsets and embracing like ombre shades. That's what I've been noticing.
See youngsters, even if they can afford bigger jewelry, they tend to wear silver jewelry or silver jhumkas in many functions, and at the same time, the same youngsters sometimes wear big polki or big diamond sets in some functions. So, what is your thought on that?
Yeah, even I tend to do that a lot. I own a lot of jewelry from Pana Jewellers, but at the same time, I own a lot of oxidized jewelry as well. So I think it depends. Sometimes it depends on how you feel, and many times it depends on where you're going to be present. Like what kind of people are you going to be with? If it's going to be like an important pitch meeting for me, then I would make sure to wear some solitaire, earrings or chain or ring, where I need to be presentable and at that level. But then if it's something casual with your friends, you don't really want to make a statement with what you're wearing. So it depends where you're.
Very lightweight. All of these earrings do come with clips, because sometimes we do know people have problems wearing like bit big earrings. So as you can see, there's a clip in every earrings behind the earrings just to reduce the weight on the ears. And all of these are made in polkis. So why do people like polkis? So polkis is the gemstone of royalty. So the difference between a diamond and a polki is basically a diamond is treated. It is cut, polished, and then made into the shape of a diamond. But a polki is uncut, unpolished, untreated. So it is the purest form of diamond you can get, which is why a lot of people like polkis. And polkis have been used for hundreds of years, and diamonds have only come into existence a few hundred years ago. And polkis, most of the kings and queens from many hundreds of years wore polki in their jewelry itself. Even today, most of the people, no matter who they are, like big merchants, businessmen, or even royalty or princes living to till like today, they wear polkis in their jewelry. And polki, that's why it gives a sense of royalty, because it's so pure and the purest form of diamond. And one thing polki is not the byproduct of diamond. So basically, while you make a diamond and a few of the dust is left, that is not polki. So whenever a rough is converted into polki, it is specifically cut only for polki. So most jewelers or other shops, they tell you that polkis are the byproduct of diamonds, which is not true. Polki is separately made, and it is the difference between polkis and solder polkis. So as diamonds, any piece that is more than 25 cents of each and every single piece, it is called a solder. As you can see this from closer, all of these are solder. If you see this piece closely, this is one of my favorite pieces, because even the emerald is not very dark in color. It is like the pastel. Most of the designs we carry, a lot of jewelers, they don't like to showcase their pieces. But we have learned from doing our lives is that the more we showcase, the more you guys are able to see the pieces, which is why we are showing you our most exclusive and latest collection right now. These all pieces were just made for our show in Hyderabad next week. So if you do like them, obviously you can book them, and we'll ship them anywhere over India. We do ship to over 15,000 pin codes. So if you like a piece, screenshot it, pay an advance or pay the entire amount, we'll ship it to you. The pricing is being given to you. The pricing is more or less the final price. So be sure of it, and we'll give you the complete breakup also. And with all the diamond items, you will get a certificate which is there too. So these are all certificates of IGI, which is International Gemological Institute. So it will have a certificate number which will be there on the ornament too, and then there is a picture of the necklace you're going to buy too, and then it certifies the color and clarity, which is EFVVS. And then it also has the 4 C's, which is the most important for you, which is the cut, color, clarity, and also the carats
of the diamond in the necklace. So these are the 4Cs. Basically, we use only very high quality and high colored diamonds, which is EF and VVS, which is the highest for the small diamonds, and certificate, which is the fifth most important C. It is necessary for you, no matter what ornament you're buying, to get the certificate to. It should be a certifying authority. So that's how you have the reputation of the certificate. You should not take a certificate by the jeweler. It should be like by GIA or IGI or any other.
So what exactly Satlada means? A 7-layer necklace. So basically the Satlada has two words, Sat and Lada. Sat means 7 and the Lada means layer. So as you see here, this piece, so this has 7 layers. So that only means that the 7 layers are equal to Satlada. So anything that has 5 layers is called a Panchlada, which is this one. So this is a 5-layer necklace which is called Panchlada, and this is a 7-layer necklace which is called Satlada.
Well, as you told, this Satladas, what is exactly the Satlada is. So on which kind of costumes we can wear the Satladas?
So basically these all Satladas can be paired up with your saris, or let it be your ghagras, let it be your kurtis. Actually in olden days, when Satladas were announced, usually people used to wear that one with heavy dresses, the saris and everything. But nowadays people want some modern touch. So you can pair up all these with your kurtis or your long frocks rather than your ghagras, crop tops. You can actually wear them.
So you mean to say boys can also wear this Satladas?
Yeah, boys can also wear. So these are all unisex. So these Satladas are actually of multiple use. Now the uses of these ones are, the first one, it's a unisex. A boy can also wear and girl can also wear. Again, the next multiple use is that if you have a bride at your home, the bride can actually pair up a long harem with a small choker or a heavy choker. So that becomes a bridal wear necklace. Now that comes to a bridesmaid. She can actually wear just as a necklace. So that is again a multiple use. Again, there is no age gap for wearing any kind of, any age gap people can actually wear them. Rather be a 50-year-old or again a 20-year-old or a teenager, anyone can actually wear this. So usually these were all done when Kundan work, the Jadao Kundan work. But again, PJ comes with new designs. So we've got this all in CZ work these days. So these are very fast moving pieces, and usually we are getting almost all weekly 10 to 12 necklaces, new designs which are getting sold.